after Rebecca's colouring arts and crafts, so I couldn't sleep, hence why I'm here. So far I prepared Holly's food, and even though it's left me in a lot of pain because typically it's very difficult for me to do the dishes, I got my dishes done kind of thing. And I just decided I would continue a bit with my diamond painting here, since now I'm in too much pain to rest because of trying to do my dishes, because I was just getting sick of the mess and I was running out of things to use and cook with and all of that, so I decided to try doing them. And I don't tend to get to do my dishes a lot just because, yeah, it leaves me in so much pain having to stand there and hand wash all the dishes. But at least they're done and I don't have to stress about it now, and I've got some stuff for cooking again and eating on, so that's what matters at the end of the day, and at least I tried. So yeah, I hope everyone's well anyway, and yeah, I'm just going to keep going here for now. Yeah. Forgot about Holly's training, but I need to try and do some home training stuff with Holly. But thinking about it now, a lot of that is sort of stuff that needs to be done in the daylight, so I don't intend on being here all hours, just till my pain and stuff eases, and then I'm going to go to bed and hopefully I can do some of that tomorrow afternoon or something, with some training for Holly, or either that or Thursday, but something I want to work on anyway. Hi Lauren, was out, so I missed you alive. You've got quite a lot done. Thanks. I'm quite surprised when I laid it all out flat. It's like, oh wow, there is quite a lot done on there. I was shocked. Yeah. I wasn't able to sleep because I was annoyed at myself, because when I don't feel well due to the cold and stuff, I've been turning back into a silk and just ringing my mum all the time, and it's like, that's not what I want to do. I wanted to rely on myself, so I'm going to try to go back to not ringing and just deal with it, learn to deal with it kind of thing. So, because I want to be able to be independent and do my own stuff, and yeah, I need to start trying to do some of the home training stuff with Holly too, but haven't gotten to all of it yet with all this stuff with my mum. It kind of stressed me out and I haven't been able to concentrate, so I'm hoping either later tomorrow or next day I'll be able to really get into that. It's because, yeah, I just can't focus properly, as you saw. But I'm not going to go into all of that tonight because I don't want to have to delete a whole nother live stream. I don't want to. I don't want to delete a whole nother live. Just got to keep an ear out because the dogs are out the backyard at the moment. It's a huge frost. There was ice covering the grounds and that yesterday, and I'd say it'll be the same tonight because there was already ice forming earlier around 9 or 10 out there. Like even the dog's pool was covered in ice. Hi Emma, welcome to the stream. But yeah, basically the reason I'm not sleeping is because I'm trying to calm myself down and relax and de-stress kind of thing, and stop beating myself up for falling back into the ringing mum too much when I'm not feeling well because of the cold or that sort of thing. And it's like all I can do is change it for the future, really. And I don't want to go into all of that anyway because I don't want to delete another life. I'm cooking tea. This kitchen is bloody hot. Yeah. Well, we have ice out in the back. You want a bit of the ice that forms on the pool and that, on Holly's pool out the backyard? Can send you some if you want. We have ice and frost currently. We do. Yeah. It's just lucky that even though I couldn't sleep, I remembered stuff that I had to get done because I had to cook up some more veggies for Holly's food and blend up some more raw veggies for Holly's food and all of that stuff. So I was lucky I remembered it, or I wouldn't have had it for her meal tomorrow. What time is it in Aussie land? 3:16 a.m. So you've got one of the early morning streams again. Basically one of the early morning streams, I can't sleep streams. Just about to have dinner, having jacket potato and salad. It's quite hot in the UK. 6:16 p.m. here. Lucky you two. Well, I don't like the heat, but I also don't like the cold. I like the mid-temperatures because both the heat and the cold make me crook. I do. Which is annoying. I don't know how long I'll stay on or not, but yeah. I'm just trying to ease the pain from doing stuff that technically I don't find easy to do, but I just needed my dishes and stuff to be able to eat and that, so I had to try doing them. But it always leaves me in a massive amount of pain. Should probably take some pain relief too. I'm in the UK. Why? Sorry, I had deleted the last couple of live streams as well. I didn't want anything coming back at a later date kind of thing. So I apologise for deleting them and that you couldn't watch back on them, but just what I needed to do. It was. I'll have to go and check on the dogs soon too. Hopefully they're not getting into too much. Holly, of course, has been smart enough to work out a way to get into an area she's not supposed to be, so had to try and work out a way to block her from getting in there. I'm not sure if it's first lot. She worked it out after a bit and how to get in there. So I've put some sticks up against it and now just got to keep an eye on it. Sorry for everyone about the crackling fireplace. I didn't realise it was hot in the UK. Shoot. I put it on because it's so cold here. I went to get my virus jab and some crosswords today, that's why I couldn't attend the live early. All good. It is. I was thinking of going to bed, but then I couldn't go to bed as all the stuff that I was talking about in the last two lives that I deleted, I just kept thinking over and over and over things, and so couldn't get to sleep. And I remembered I had to prepare Holly's food. So I got to do some raw veggies and some cooked pumpkin for her food there, so I got up and did that. And I needed to try and have some, so I was running out of dishes and stuff for eating and cooking, so even though that leaves me in a lot of pain and I typically can't do it, I did that. Now I'm in too much pain to sleep, and I'm still trying to stop thinking so much about everything that's gone on because I've got a break till Monday next week, so yeah. Don't worry, Rebecca, we can't feel the fire. That's good. Unless you actually have a stove fire for cooking, like my grandma used to. Well, when she was alive, that was. Do you have a wheelchair because you'll definitely benefit from having one with your disability? Yes, I'm sitting in it right now. I've also got an electric scooter to allow me to go up and do my groceries and stuff. But I'm sitting in my wheelchair right now. Gas oven at mine, nice. But yeah, I'm sitting in my wheelchair right now as I do this, but the sink is too high to sit in my wheelchair and try and wash the dishes and stuff. So, doesn't work out quite so well, unfortunately. Support coordinator reckons she's going to talk with Mum about the house and changes and concerns she's got. She's not going to bring what I've said to her into it. So hopefully we won't be dealing with that, but she's going to try and basically bring some stuff up with Mum about it all and things that need to happen with the house to make things a bit easier for me, but We'll just wait and see anyway. Hang on, I better go and check. I think Holly's getting into something. Well, at least you have some freedom with your mobility for rancing. Yeah, I do, at least. I didn't a while ago. What are you two getting into?
Hey, he's doing fun in the house. You know that. Alright, here we come.
I'm hoping Holly hasn't tried accessing where she shouldn't again. I'm just quickly going to look. Out of there. Oi, let's go. Oi, hey, hey, let's go. Don't bring her right back. Go and rest. Okay? Yeah. Hey, get off there! Oh. Sorry, Holly's pushing it right now. I'm gonna put it back outside again. I'm sorry, but it's not playtime. I'm live streaming. You go outside. Go on. Go on. Come on. Come on, baby. Let's go. Come on. Go on. I'm exhausted. It isn't easy living here. I just feel annoyed that I went back to little me who rings mum for everything before earlier when I wasn't feeling well with the cold, and I'm still not feeling well with the cold, but it's like I just wish things could be a little easier, better, I don't know what with my life. And I wish I didn't have these anxiety attack things that lasted for days after she goes, because I just want to get back to the training and stuff, but I can't focus properly or all of that. It's like I've just been stuck there for the last all this afternoon and this evening kind of thing. And it's annoying. I tell thee I'm throwing this dinner over my husband's head in a minute. What? In other words, your husband's driving out the wall. Just got to keep trying, and I've got to do my best to relax and make the most of the time till she's back in again on Monday next week. I've got to make the most of the time that I've got here on my own with the dogs and to be able to work on my training and all the rest. And as for when I feel bad from the cold and that in the future, I'm just going to try and deal with it myself rather than ringing Mum. I'm going to start trying to learn to do that because I guess that's part of being independent. I guess my brain's stuck in fight-flight mode at the moment. And I'm just trying everything I can to get it out of that, so that I can relax and de-stress and all the rest. At least I got out with Holly for some training yesterday. And we went and did our I went and did my groceries and stuff with the scooter and did some training stuff and took Holly down to the park and went and window browsed in Kmart and went to the supermarkets, and there's like a little grocer thing, grocer/butchers down I can't think of where, but it's down in like a little area, and we went down there as well. And thanks to having my electric scooter, went and did all those things yesterday, which is good. And it got me out and got my mind off things. And yes, he's sat watching TV moaning about where his dinner is, and he doesn't want peas on it. Well, you can just say if you don't want peas, you can pick them out. Guess everyone's dropped off for dinner. Oh no, that's weird. says that there's hardly anyone on there, and then it comes back and says that there are people on, and it's like, just tell me properly. But yeah. Also, if you hear a heap of sighing, it's just me trying to take some deep breaths and calm myself. One of these. Your head. You will have to wait because I'm feeding my hamsters now. Nice. Thank you for the general chatter. That's the sorts of things that I need to try and get my mind off things and just get myself back in the right headspace and back on track with things. It is. General chatter will help. Just need to keep a check on Holly too to make sure she's not getting into somewhere she shouldn't. I think part of the reason she does that, she tends to choose the times when I'm not feeling great to get into things, Holly does. And the trainer reckons that's her way of trying to get my attention on her and my mind off what it's stuck on and all the rest. Let's just say she's really been pushing it tonight, but I didn't want to just shut her in the crate again kind of thing because, well, I didn't want to, basically. I wanted to get used to being out whilst I'm doing my own things and all the rest. And not getting into everything. Lily, when she was young, she was the perfect pup and didn't get into anything at all. No mischief whatsoever. She was that perfect child that makes you want another one. Holly's amazing with the assistance dog stuff, but she's that crazy wild middle child that is into absolutely everything. Don't talk to me about dogs getting into mischief. In other words, you already know how that works. In other words, you already know about dogs getting into mischief and the types of crazy things they do and how they send you up the wall like children. Oh yes, I have too as well. Oh, okay, nice. It's like I've got one dog that's most of the time that perfect child, except for the fact she's timid and is scared of the neighbours and will bark, bark, bark incessantly. And then I've got that pup that's Holly, who is curious, who's into everything, just total, kind of perfect temperament and all of that for assistance dog stuff. And she's just, whoa, with energy. It's just like, woo! Hey ladies, what you doing? Hey, what are you two up to? Holly, no. Hey, get out of that. No. Holly. Oh, you're in for it. Oh. And Holly is getting into where she's not supposed to be. Holly. No. No. Naughty. Get out of there. Get out of there. Ugh. Again, Holly was in the spot where she's not supposed to be, where if Mum finds shit in there, I'm going to be in for it. So I have to go and close it up again quickly. I'll try to find something to tie it and close it up. You are naughty. No. Hey. Stop getting in the way you're not supposed to. My mother will kill me for it. Holly, bed. Thank you. There we go. Now I can go and try and fix it. Sorry, I'll be back in a minute. I don't have any pets because I live in rented accommodation that don't allow pets, but I used to have a hamster and fish. Nice. Don't talk to me about kids either. Yep. I've just got to go and fix this up. Sorry, I'll be back in a minute. Keep out of where you're not supposed to. Oh. I don't know if she's finding her way in another spot or what, because she couldn't get her way out straight away. If she's getting in another spot, I'm going to have to try and block that up too to keep her out. Well, come on. I'm assuming she's probably got another spot she's getting in, but I'm just going to go and quickly fix this up, then I'll be back. 2 dogs and 2 hamsters I have, and a Syrian and Russian dwarf hamster. Nice. I'll be back shortly. Sorry about that. I think I blocked up where she got in, but I'm not sure. Sorry about that, everyone. Hopefully she can't get in there again now. Hopefully. You gotta behave, missy. Naughty, okay? I'm just gonna follow her and see if she goes to go in or not. She doesn't tend to try when I'm there much, but I'll just quickly see. Ollie wanted to come back in. She didn't try to go in, but I think I blocked off the spot. I think I blocked it off. No, not playtime. I need the necessities too now. "22 years we've been married, I'm 48, is it? That's nice, Emma, congrats. Sorry about that detour. I just freak out every time Holly gets into something now because of how my mum gets upset about it. And how my mum would go on about it for ages and all of the rest, so now I've got chest pains. How annoying. I'll be back in a minute. Anyway, I just need the necessities. Now that I'm back, yeah. No, not playtime. You're trying to get me to play because you're recognizing I'm having this happening, huh? Good girl, Papa. I think Holly's trying to get me to play because she's recognizing that I'm having my blood pressure stuff at the minute. I think she is. I haven't got much done this live stream yet. I haven't. Good girl. Sorry about that, everyone. Deep breaths, it'll all be alright. hopefully. My mask, I'll just say, if she notices where I've tied things up and that, I'll just say, I noticed Holly was almost getting in there, so I decided to block it before she got in. So then she can't have a grudge. But yeah. Oh, you're playing with your toy. Sorry. Sorry, baby girl. I thought she was being naughty and getting into something and she's playing with her toy. Oh, good girl. Someone kill me now. Sorry about that, everyone. I thought Holly was getting into something. She wasn't, she was just playing with her toy, but it sounded like she was getting into a piece of plastic or something. I miss. Oh, big girl, I can't play right now. I've got a live stream. Gotta do some work. Gotta do some work for the peeps. Yeah. Girl. I think I'm just gonna put her in the crate or she's gonna keep trying to get into things. I think I am right now. Holly, Ben, come on. Yes, good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Sorry about that, everyone. Ugh. Good girl. Which colour I'm using? 334. Sorry for the squawking. Nice down. Good girl. So how's everyone's dinner going? Hope it's going well for you. Probably made everyone jump with the squawk, thinking that Holly was getting into something when she wasn't. Probably did. I probably made you all jump. Started mine late because I was at the doctor's, was it? Fair enough. I probably should have kept going with this before. I can feel myself starting to relax, which is a good thing. I always feel guilty when I get a bit cranky with Holly or Lily, though. Poor girls. Holly wants to play with me right now, but I'm live streaming and I can't play with her right now. But I'm going to try and play with her after I finish the live stream before I go to bed. I am. I'm going to try and play with them for a bit. Because it helps me and it helps her and it helps Lily and that as well. And that's what we need right now. We need to take the time to do things that cheer us up and make us feel better. I'm hoping with time those freakouts and worries about things that it's like I wouldn't have those freakouts and worries if I wasn't going through the stuff that I was. It's like, to me, it's not a huge issue if Holly's in that area. But, yeah. But it's a space that my mum fenced off because she didn't want her in there, so want them in there, so yeah. just move this a little closer so I can read it. I hope with time that I can have less panic or anxiety attacks. Guess I just need to keep reminding myself to breathe and all the rest. It's good you have your mum, did you say? In some ways it's good I have her, in other ways it's not. Like, I'm lucky to have mum. I really am. But right now it is causing a lot of my panic and anxiety attacks. Just due to my mum being upset at Holly and all the rest. But yeah. Kind of at a point right now where I kind of shut down when my mum's around. Lauren saw it the other night along with another one of my subscribers. But she can explain it to you. I just don't want to have to delete another live stream, so I'm trying not to go into things as much. I'm trying not to. But Lauren, if you want to sort of briefly explain to Emma about it, but if that's okay with you anyway, but yeah. I'll respond in the comments. I will. Particularly about things that she doesn't like or doesn't want the dogs doing or doesn't want Holly doing or all of that stuff. Which is why I had such a panic attack tonight when Holly was in that spot that she shouldn't be, because my mum has forbidden the dogs with a lot of things with the house, and I've got a lot of rules and things that I'm not allowed to do in the house kind of thing with the dogs, and them being forbidden from rooms or certain areas out in the backyard and all of the rest. So, if my mum knew Holly had been in there, it would be dealing with yet another grudge. But Lauren can probably explain it a bit in the chat anyway, what she saw, but yeah. That's if you're okay with that, Lauren, anyway. I'm just trying not to think about it all right now because I need to get out of this state of panic and anxiety. Because I can't do my assistance dog training and stuff properly when I'm like this, which is why I'm trying to get out of it. And obviously Holly mucks up more and stuff as well because of that, so yeah. Lauren might be away to having her dinner as well. Let's just say I appreciate my mum and all she's done and how much she's done for me and everything. But I'm struggling with some things right now. Really struggling. I just don't want to have to delete a third live stream in a row kind of thing like I've done with the others, because I wanted to keep those, because I don't want to, well, I just felt it was better to do that. And if I remove comment, I know it's hard for you. Yeah, it's good that I have my mum. I'm just, yeah. And now Lily's barking, I'll have to go and get her in. Yeah. I'll just go and get Lils in. Quickly. I will. Yeah. Lily, get out. Come on. Let's go. Good girl. Love you, bud. Good girls. Good girl, hey? Good girls. But yeah. Good girl, Lily. Good girl, Holly. But I know I'm still lucky to have my mum in my life. And I appreciate her greatly, and I love and care about her so much. And I realise she's been through a lot as well, and I try to be understanding and accepting of that, because I know life hasn't been easy for her, and not everyone's been nice to her, and she's had a lot of stuff happen to her at the end of the day. And so I try to be understanding and accepting, even though I'm struggling. Because I am lucky to have her, and if I hadn't have had her help, I wouldn't have gotten through the surgeries and all of the rest either, so yeah. I owe her a lot, and I appreciate everything that she's done for me. I'm just finding things really hard right now. If that makes sense. And I will never not love my mum or be there for my mum. I'll always be there for her and always care about her and always love her. No matter what. She's my mother. It doesn't mean things aren't hard either. But I will always try and understand and be accepting of what's going on in Mum's life as well. I guess I'm just struggling right now in a lot of ways, not just with that stuff, but with being able to do stuff at home, or wanting to be able to do stuff at home and not being able to, and it's just frustrating and annoying because I want to do stuff, but I can't do stuff easily and all the rest. So I really am lucky to have my mum's help when I need it. I hope that makes more sense anyway, Emma. Hope it does. I will never not love my mum either. She means a lot to me, and I care so much about her. I'm just not in a good headspace myself right now, I guess. And hence it makes me harder. Makes it harder to be able to handle things. I'm so distracted. I put away colour 945 without even doing it. I did. Also, she's not a bad person by any means, just so everyone knows. It's just where I am in my life and that, and I'm just struggling with it all. She's an amazing person, and I love her so much, but I just find things hard sometimes, and just due to where I'm at, basically. me. Just deep breaths. You can do this. You can do this. You can get through this. You can manage. You'll come out stronger on the other side. Just believe you can. Believe you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can get through this. No need to let it ruin your life. Make the most of what time you got to be able to work on Holly's training and to do all that stuff. Sorry, I'm giving myself a pep talk in the background. Don't let it ruin your life with a panic and anxiety attack that lasts for days. Just, you can do this. You can get back, you can do Holly's training. You can still enjoy life. It doesn't mean life is over or it's the end of things or you can't enjoy things. You can do this. This doesn't need to rule and ruin your life. It doesn't. You can do this. You can get back to Holly's training. You can do all of that stuff. You can do this. Because I don't want it to ruin my life and my enjoyment of life. So I'm not going to let it ruin my life. No. Just trying to tell myself that I can do this, I can get through this, I can still go back and continue Holly's training today. I can still do all of that. I don't have to let it upset me and cause panic attacks for days on end. Because I don't want it to rule my life that way. So I'm just telling myself I can do this. I'm not going to let it rule my life or ruin my life anymore. Just got to try and do my best to keep moving forwards regardless at the end of the day. I do. Because if I don't, then I'm not going to get to enjoy my life and make the most of my life. So, yeah. Bonjour, Stephanie. Welcome to the stream. Okay, I've decided enough letting this anxiety and stuff rule my life. I can't say the anxiety attacks and that won't happen again. For now, I've just got to focus on doing and enjoying what I want to do in my life. That being Holly's training, my diamond painting. I don't want anxiety attacks to ruin my enjoyment of those things, so yeah, trying to make the decision not to let that ruin those things and just do them and relax and enjoy it regardless, and I'm not going to let it ruin those things for me anymore. It is time to say, excuse the language, screw you anxiety, and move. Just move forwards with things. Enjoy doing things and do things because I want them, and not to let the anxiety stop me from doing those things like it has been. So it's time to just say, screw you anxiety, and do the stuff regardless rather than letting it stop me. I think it is. What are you working on from Diamond Art Club, Stephanie? I'm curious. I'm surprised at how fast I've been going through this one with the live streams. I didn't think that I was very fast, but I'm actually going through it quite fast. I've surprised myself. I have. I'm guessing you're working on a Diamond Art Club piece or Diamond Art piece. And that's how you found me, is it? So I don't know if I've seen you on the channel before, have I? Yeah, I'd love to hear what you're working on, Stephanie. And yeah. Even if it's not Diamond Art Club, that's totally fine. But I'm assuming you found me because of the diamond painting stuff. I am. Static again. Not too bad though, fortunately. Well, maybe it's still not great. What is everyone else working on or doing? Puzzle, be that puzzles, diamond painting, whichever. I'm still doing crosswords, but we'll probably go back to diamond painting later tonight. Fair enough, Lauren. I've decided I'm not going to let the anxiety ruin my enjoyment of things anymore. I'm sick of it. Because it was spoiling everything for me, and I don't want it to do that. It was stopping me from doing all the things that I wanted to do, and I can't say that I won't have other anxiety attacks in the future, but I've decided I can't let it stop me from doing what I want to anymore. It's ruining things by doing that, so I'm just going to enjoy and do the things that I want to, and I'm not going to let the anxiety stop me from doing that, be that Holly's training, the diamond painting, all of that. I'm not going to let it stop me from being able to sleep or all the rest from it. I'm just going to take the chance to relax, rest, just do my best, and aim not to think about any of it, just aim to just move forwards with things, I guess you could say, and do my best to put it on the outside of a protective shield or whatever, just so that it can be out of my head and I can hopefully over time get to the point where things don't affect me as badly. If that means I have to do breathing techniques and all of that sort of thing, so be it, I'll do it, but I'm not going to let it ruin things anymore. It's ruined things enough for now. I'm sure you'd agree, Lauren, after seeing how it affected me the other night. I've just got to do my best to try and put up, as my trainer suggested, a protective shield or something like that. Just let it stay on the outside, don't let it in, and then what I want to try and do is push the stuff that's stuck inside my head right now. I want to try and push it to the outside of that shield, so it's not affecting me as badly, and so I can enjoy and do the things that I love without it being ruined or without it stopping me from doing stuff, because I don't want it to ruin my chances of succeeding with Holly or any of the rest. And I've been home 2 weeks since my last training session, and I've done a bit of public access, but I haven't done any of the home training stuff or whatever, and I don't want it to stop me from doing those things, so I've had enough of anxiety ruining things for now. I'm sure you'd agree, Lauren, if you've had anxiety on that and panic attacks that last for days. And yeah. I've just had enough, and I don't want it to stop me from doing Holly's little things that I can start teaching her at home and all of that. I don't want it to stop that or ruin that from happening. I don't believe that what someone else is saying, it's just dead words, so it doesn't offend me because it doesn't apply to me. Yeah. I need to try and just think that way, or yeah. It's just so hard because I went through a heap of bullying in school and all the rest, so things just are already there, basically. Oh, that'll work. But it's not quite that easy for me, but I'm going to work on things. Because I'm sick of it ruining my life. Hi Nathan. Hoping so, but not sure how it'll go with my knee and that. I've kind of, if I want to do it, I've got to shift all the dog stuff out and that. So I'm hoping when I can get a new OT that I can discuss with them if there's a way that we can make it work so that I can do that, but have somewhere to sit and not be risking the fainting episodes or my subluxing joints or whatever. Standing these days causes me a lot of pain, and I really want to get back to the jigsaws, but I just physically haven't been able to, so I'm hoping once I can get a new OT that we can work out a way to be able to do so, because I don't think it's viable pulling out all the dog beds and the dog food and all of that every time that I want to do it so I can lower the table to sit with my wheelchair or all the rest. And even with the wheelchair, I can't reach all the way across the table. So I'm just trying to think of and work out a method. But right now I'm waiting to get into the OT, which could be 1 to 2 months apparently. So meanwhile, I'm trying to work it out. But physically, I just haven't had the capacity when I have tried to do it. Within a few minutes I've been that sore and hurting that I just couldn't continue it, and it's like trying to work out. I've tried putting a bar chair in there, but then I can't get around with my wheelchair later on, and I still have to move the chair around the table depending on where I'm working, and it's just, yeah, really awkward and difficult for me to do right now. What do you prefer, this or that? You must have a favourite. No, I like both. I do. I like both. I love my art just as much, kind of thing. I love being able to do my drawing when my wrist isn't an issue, which it's been an issue for years, but I want to try and work back to that. Same for the adult colouring books. I love that just as much as well. I do. So no, I don't actually have a favourite. I like all my crafts and hobbies equally, and I like to enjoy them equally. which is why I intend on trying to put the stuff out of my head from now on and not let the anxiety attacks ruin my enjoyment of those things. Like it has been, or stop me from being able to do things like my training with Holly and all of that, and I don't want it to anymore, so I'm going to try and keep doing things even if I am having the anxiety attack or the panic attack and all the rest. That's nice to hear. What, that I don't have a favourite, or that I'm not going to let the anxiety attacks ruin things anymore. Or I'm going to try not to anyway. Some professionals reckon I've got some PTSD in with things as well, but both nice to hear. Did you keep all your puzzles you bought? Yep, they're all still here. Ready for when I'm able to do them again. Including all the giant puzzles. They're all still here. Every single one's still here. I just finished section 1 of 10 of 33,600. Nice! Congratulations! I just quickly need the necessities and then I'll be back. So I'll be back soon. I will. Yeah, the one in the wooden chunk. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. That's the Green Jungle Animal one that I really want, isn't it? Is it the Aduca 33? I'm pretty certain it's the Aduca 33,600. I've got that one on my channel. It is as an unboxing. I do. Because that one is in my collection. Same for the Life 24,000 puzzle. That's also in my collection. And the Kodak 51,000 something 300 or 600 or whatever piece puzzle. The two Disney 40,320 piece puzzles by Ravensburger. Can't remember what others that I have. And I've got a heap of 5,000s and 9,000 pieces, and got some 18,000 piece ones as well. I can't remember them all, but I'm pretty certain I've got over 300 puzzles. Do you ever donate them to people or charity when you finish the 1,000 piece puzzles? Because when the small puzzles are done, they're done. No, I haven't, because I sort of wanted to keep them in case I wanted to do them again, kind of thing. But, yeah, I haven't really donated them or anything. Just because I wanted to keep them in case I wanted to do them again in the future and couldn't get it again. Because it was no longer being printed or so on and so forth. Sorry if I gave you a fright before too, Lauren, when Holly was in the wrong spot and I was having a panic attack too. So apologies for that. Now I've decided to just move forwards with things and do my training stuff and all of that. I'm actually starting to relax, and I can feel my body starting to just get really, really tired and exhausted. I am. So I'm probably just going to finish this colour and then look at bed. But I think, I'm surprised, but I think I'm actually much faster with it than I thought I was. with these diamond paintings. I don't know what your thoughts are, but you said earlier that I've got quite a lot done, and I was quite surprised when I was looking at it today and realised just how much I've gotten done recently. But yeah, I'll see. I may try and do some of that H, but there's a lot of that one kind of thing. That's fine. I actually find your dogs funny when they do that. Animals are so silly, aren't they? Yeah, they are, but sometimes they drive me up the wall, and Holly tends to, when I'm not well and when I'm having my anxiety stuff and all of that, I'm yet to teach Holly to come and help me kind of thing a lot more. Like, that was why she was bringing the toys in incessantly, because she was trying to get my attention on her and keep my attention on her. When that doesn't work, the first thing she does when that doesn't work is she goes and targets stuff and gets into mischief and just becomes a complete rat bag and is really hard to handle at that point. But yeah, she's trying to do it to let me know and get my attention on her kind of thing, because she doesn't quite know what else to do. So, but I gotta love her because she helps me so much, and she's such an amazing puppy, and so is Lils, my other dog. Even though she's got her own issues with timidness and all the rest, just due to something happening to her when she was a pup, and I still don't know what. But I love them so much, and I'll always love them. Even when they drive me absolutely bat ape shit up the wall, if that makes sense. At least positive, I got my dishes done, even though it was a real struggle for me. So I've got clean cooking utensils and all the rest. And I also got Holly's food cooked that I need to do. And her raw food blended up as well, ready for today. So at least that's a positive anyway. So I'm proud and glad about that, because Holly's food change, even though it takes time and effort to do, it's helped a lot, because she was getting a lot of UTIs and it wasn't fully going away, and it's improved that and basically stopped them at this point. So that's a great thing. It is. Why do they have such close colours together sometimes? I know they make it amazing with Diamond Art Club's pieces, but it can sometimes end up confusing when you accidentally place a piece on the wrong one. I know it's funny for us, but it must be frustrating when you're too sore or tired because you're ill, they still need you, and that's when it's hard. Do you have it back up when you can't manage? Not really at this point. So I just keep making sure that I do manage to do it because I care and love them. Like, my mum will sometimes take Lily to the farm when I go on my NDIS respite. Holly always comes with me because assistance dog. But at the end of the day, I want to be able to do, I want to do the stuff with them anyway because at least it's still achieving something and at least they help me feel better and all the rest. And I love having them around. Even if they drive me bonkers and that. I will always choose to have them around and look after them even if I'm not feeling well, kind of thing. And tonight it was more a panic attack because, well, yeah, I didn't want there to be another thing for my mum to be upset about it at Holly. That was all. But yeah, I'm trying not to talk about that too much because, yeah, I don't want that to be what this stream's about because we've had a couple that I deleted because of that, and I don't want to have to keep deleting live streams because I want people to be able to come back and rewatch them. I do. But yeah, I'm definitely going to restart my training today with Holly. I'm going to start working on some of the home obedience stuff that we got to practice last time we're down in Melbourne. I'm going to start that this afternoon, probably after I have a nap. I'll be honest. Gotta practice walking Holly backwards upstairs and all the rest, and yeah, maneuvering around the wheelchair and all of that other stuff, which I haven't started practicing yet just because I've been letting the wrong headspace ruin me. Still doing and achieving things, and yeah. But it's very hard to switch that stuff off. But I'm going to do my best because I want to be able to go back to my next training session and show that I've made progress with the home stuff as well. So, and I'm sick and tired of the anxiety, meaning that I can't relax and enjoy the time when I've got the time to enjoy and relax it as well. When I've got the time with just me, Holly and Lily, that I could relax and be training and enjoying things. I don't want to let it ruin that anymore. I want to make the most of that time and enjoy it and have fun. And not be stressing and worrying and anxious and upset and all the rest. Sounds like a good idea to me anyway. It does. I don't want to let that stuff ruin me making the most of my life and enjoying and achieving things. I know it'll always be possible to happen and that, but I just got to do my best to learn ways so that I can work through it and move forwards with things and still enjoy things rather than it ruining things. I think I'll be having a nap before anything though. I think I will. Plus I'm sick and tired of anxiety ruining my ability to sleep. I'd rather get some sleep than be stuck as an anxious mess. Sorry I'm back. Yes, it's the big grand puzzle with the first section was tricky, but it gets easier, I'm told. I know you read. Have you tried that to take your mind off things before bed? I haven't, because I've been struggling to read for a while with just my health and all of that, so maybe I need to try, even if it's 1 or 2 pages. Maybe I just need to try and see if I can do it again. I sleep with music as well, because music's a big thing that helps me relax at night. So I go to sleep to something that relaxes me at the time. And I also do breathing. I do deep breathing techniques to the music, and I make myself breathe and relax and all of that. So I'll even sort of sometimes, and I know not everyone believes in God, but even at times I'll talk to God and ask him to help me find strength, blah, 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 to be with me. And that helps as well because I actually feel God's presence in those times. Most of those times anyway, too. Oops. Well, it's just learning ways too, like even like what I was saying, I'm going to try and learn to put up like a protective barrier or a protective shield around me and aim to keep things to the outside of that, and then when the bad stuff happens inside, I'm going to try and push that to the outside of the shield as well, so that just the good stuff is inside too. So I want to try that too. It's just going to be time and practice. It is. I hope you get well soon. Thanks, I hope so too. Or at least improve anyway, even if I don't get perfect. At least improve, that would be a good thing. Wood? But yeah, so I talk to God, I use deep breathing. I use music. I've even used movies and stuff like that to relax and de-stress. I also cuddle my teddy bear Prince. But I really want to try that protective shield thing and see if trying to keep the stuff on the outside, like I used it last night and it did help quite a lot, and I want to try using that and trying to get the thoughts out of my head on the outside of that shield and just keep the good stuff inside. So it's like just a general everyday thing, not just for stuff that's happening now, but for stuff in the future where I can sort of just keep the bad stuff out and the good stuff in so it doesn't affect me as badly. That's my goal anyway. That's my goal and what I want to work towards, and I'm going to keep practicing it till I get there. Just like with Holly's training, we're going to keep going till we get things right and succeed in that. And yeah. I'm going to need to put this stuff to the outside of that shield now and just focus on enjoying Holly's training and working on Holly's training. That's what I want to do moving forwards. And also enjoy, obviously, my diamond painting, my other hobbies. Even just being able to go to the supermarket and that. So I think with time and practice I can get it right anyway and get it working and helping me anyway. And I'm also trying to find a psychologist or someone to talk to as well. I am. I don't want to keep holding myself back or ruining my chances with things or enjoying life anymore. I want to try and work on learning ways and methods to manage and deal with things, and so that I can keep enjoying and moving forwards with my life. And I can tell it's helping using that method at the moment because I'm starting to feel myself relaxing and enjoying things more, but also getting really tired, which means that I'm relaxing and de-stressing kind of thing. It means my body's starting to tell me that I need to rest soon. Plus, I'm also sick and tired of it ruining my ability to sleep. So I'm going to work hard on getting that working so that it doesn't affect those things anymore. Well, hopefully. I can't say that it won't affect them, but so that it doesn't affect them as much. And that would be a good thing if they don't affect things as much. It would be a really good thing. think I need to go to bed. I'm starting to crash big time, which is what tends to happen once I start relaxing. It is. So, yeah. So, I think I'm going to go and try and get some rest right now. Just, yeah. I'm just feeling that exhausted that I just can't stay awake anymore. So I'm going to try and go and head to bed and cuddle Prince and get some rest and come back to this at a later point. I think I've got a bit done anyway, but a little slow just because I had a lot on my mind. But yeah. Yeah, I hope everyone has a good evening or morning or afternoon or day or night anyway. And yeah, I'm just going to go and try and get some rest because now I've sort of relaxed a bit. I'm just ready to crash. Yep, see you soon. I hope you get better. I'm going to work hard on it. I'm not sure that my health will ever be 100% or whatever, but I'm better than I was. At least I'm not on death's doorstep anymore, which is an improvement. I've just got to work on getting my anxiety and the PTSD stuff that people reckon that I've got. I've got to work on just getting that stuff under control. Keep working with Holly. Eventually we'll get to training that stuff as well. So I just got to keep working forwards, working on the things the trainer gives me to work on and trying to focus on those things rather than focusing on the bad, and trying to use this shield thing to keep the bad stuff on the outside and the good stuff inside. So rather than getting so depressed and down in the dumps and that, I can feel more positive about things and look at the good things that I'm achieving rather than the negatives. So that's what I'm going to be trying to work on moving forwards. And just like, I guess like you said, I've made a lot of progress on this diamond painting. So that's a good thing. So it's a good thing and something to be proud of and to think about and smile about as I go to sleep, and the amount of awesome progress that I've made on that. Like, I'm really proud of myself and what I've done with this. It's amazing and I really, really love it. So I think just trying to do some of that sort of stuff, change my, well, I guess it kind of is trying to change your mindset a bit, but it's not really changing your mindset, it's more finding things that can help, I guess, make things better in the long run. I don't know what it is. But yeah. It's like you said though, I've made a lot of progress with this. And if I unroll it a bit, you can see just how much, I don't know if you can see it all in frame, probably not. But I've made a lot of progress with this. It's probably out of frame now because it's so far done. But yeah, I'm really proud of what I've achieved with this so far. It's amazing, and it's trying to get those things in my mind and shove the bad stuff to the outside of that shield and say, screw you, and focus on keeping the good stuff inside instead. So That's what I'm going to try and do from now on. Because if I can get some of that stuff working, then hopefully things won't affect me as badly. I will learn to have a bit more emotional control and self-control and just feel better in general about myself. That's the goal of it all, and to not have things upsetting and ruining my enjoyment of things or stopping me from doing things or whatever. I don't want that anymore. So I'm gonna really work on getting this shield thing working and trying to get the bad thoughts out and the good thoughts in. So, and I think that could be a good thing for me moving forward, so that I can feel a lot better about my life and my achievements and just not get so upset about things or worried about things or all the rest. It will be a good thing, I think, for me moving forward. And yeah, so I think it'll be a really good thing for me moving forwards into the future. So you'll be able to focus on keeping the good thoughts in and the good things in and the bad things out, basically. Yeah. It makes me happy thinking about that, because I know it's a good thing for me. And I know it will help me. It's just practice, just like with Holly's assistance dog training. Just got to put in the time and practice and make sure you use it. And learn how to use it. So yeah, I'm going to do that anyway. I hope you've enjoyed this stream anyway. And I hope you have a really good evening or day or whatever. And yeah, I'll definitely see you soon. I almost didn't live stream tonight because I was thinking about all that stuff, but I'm glad I did. So I've just got to work hard, and regardless what I'm feeling or thinking with the anxiety, just work on doing the good stuff and the enjoyable stuff anyway, because that'll help me get myself out of it, I guess, along with shoving it to the outside. Along with shoving it out so it's no longer stuck in my head, and also using a shield so that nothing new comes in as well, and I can keep just the good and only let the good stuff in. I don't know that I'm making any sense. I feel like I'm rambling because I'm tired and going over the same thing probably. But yeah, if it makes you happy, you've got to get on and do it. Yeah, I know. And that's what I've been letting, the anxiety's been stopping me from doing the things that I love doing. And I don't want that anymore. I don't want it to ruin my enjoyment of life and making the most of life. So, time to tell the anxiety to shove off. I can't say that it'll go away completely, or that it won't be there, or it won't affect things at times. But at least I can work on improving how much it affects me moving forward, which is what I want to do. Because that can only be a good thing if it means that I can improve how badly it affects me and try to decrease the amount it affects me by putting a block on the bad stuff coming in, focusing more on the good stuff, all the rest. And also trying to get rid of the bad stuff from in my head to outside the shield so that only the good stuff remains. That is a goal. I think it's a good goal to have. But yeah. And tonight I'm going to go to bed now, and I'm going to think about how much progress I've made on this piece. I'm so proud of what I've done with this piece and how much progress I've made. I really can't believe how fast I've gone, sped through it. I really can't believe it. Like, we're over halfway now. Once we finish this section, we're well over halfway, because all we've got left is maybe 30 centimeters once we finish this edge here. We've only got maybe 30 centimeters by 70 centimeters left, I think. So, don't have a lot left of it. But yeah. I think it can only be a good thing working on that stuff moving forwards. So, and thank you for supporting me and helping me to work through things, Lauren and everyone else. I really appreciate it. I'm so grateful for you all. I feel very lucky to know you all. I do. And I'm just, yeah. Thank you for being there for me when I needed you all, when I needed someone. I can't thank you enough for that. So, well, that's what I'm stuck on. A goat's horn again. But yeah, thank you so much for being there for me when I needed someone. I appreciate it greatly. I appreciate all of you greatly. And I'm so grateful to get to chat with you all and know you all. I can't say how much it meant for me when I felt alone to find that you're all there for me. And I didn't think that I had that, so thank you. It really means so much. I can't thank you enough. I'm crying happy tears now. But yeah, when I felt alone, I learnt that I wasn't alone. So that's amazing, and I can't wait to get back to all my other arts and crafts and hobbies like my puzzles and all the rest. I really can't wait to do those things again in the future and get back to them. But yeah, thank you, and I look forward to catching up with you all again sometime soon. You make my life happy too. I love listening to other people's life stories. Oh, thank you, Lauren. You'll have to tell me your life story sometime. I'd love to hear it. I would. I'd love to hear it and get to know you more. I actually have a Discord if you want to ever join my Discord, but I'll have to, I don't know if I can send a link. Need to work out how you get the link. Here we go. Oh no. Copy button. I'll see if this works. I'm not sure if this will work. Posting it in the chat comments. That should be a link to my Discord server if anyone wants to join it. That should be. And that's for like puzzles, diamond painting, everything, so. But yeah. And I just clicked on the link and yep, it takes you there, so. Yeah, if anyone wants to join, you can find it through that link. You can. But yeah, I would love to get to know your life story too, Lauren. So we'll have to find that out from you on time on one of these streams. We'll have to chat about it, or you can come and chat about it on the Discord. Either, but I'm considering if I can work out, turning back on the notifications on Discord, because I switched it off because it said some people were muting it due to the notification things. But then no one was receiving the notifications or what was happening on the server, so I kind of want to work out how to turn that back on with the mute again for people knowing. Here we go. I've just turned it on again so that I receive notifications for all messages. Or we all do again. So, yeah. But I would love to get to know you and your story as well, Lauren. So, and I truly believe that my story can only get better from here on out. I truly believe that, and I believe that I can make my life better. I can make my life better with Holly in my life. I know that I can make my life better, and I believe in myself. I believe I can do this. I believe I can get back to my YouTube channel and my arts and crafts and all my hobbies. I really, truly believe that. And I know somehow, some way, God will help me to achieve those things. Because I know that's what I'm meant to do with my life, and I know that I will find a way to get back to them and be able to do them again. I truly, totally, utterly believe and have faith that I will be back to all those things again in time. It's just time, patience, and keeping on working things and keeping on trying things. Like, I didn't believe a while ago that I could manage to do my live streams again. I proved myself wrong there. I really did. I've managed to do these live streams who knows how many times recently. So if I can do the live streams, and I truly believe that I can get back to doing the other things as well. I really believe that. But yeah. If you want to join the Discord anyway, Lauren, there's a link there I put in the comments. And you're welcome to come and join. And I'll ask you about remind me to ask you about your story next time. So I want to find out, because sometimes hearing other people's stories, it helps me to feel like my life isn't as crap as I think it is, basically. So it's always good to find out and talk to others about their life stories as well. And I look forward to hearing yours in the future. I do. And I really hope you have an amazing evening. I really do. And yeah, I'll definitely talk to you later. I'm hoping to live stream a lot more times throughout this week, so probably won't be tomorrow night because I've been up stressing and worrying and stuff so much tonight. But if not tomorrow night, or if not tonight, I mean, not Wednesday night, probably won't be tonight, but I'll probably try and stream again Thursday night. I'm thinking, and that could be starting anytime around 6 p.m. or so my time, I think. It's usually around when I start anyway. 5 to 6 p.m. usually is around when I start. Usually after I have dinner and all of that. After I have dinner and do stuff with feed the dogs and do all of that. So yeah, probably look out for it Thursday around 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. if you want to join me for live streaming then. And I will make a note to ask you about your life story, Lauren, because I think it'll help me to hear others' life stories as well. I think it will. So yeah, hope you have a good evening anyway. And I've just sat here nattering for the last 10 minutes. But yeah, I'm going to go to bed thinking about all my awesome progress with this piece. I'm really proud of it. And I can't believe that I've got so little left. Like, I didn't know that I would finish this piece so quickly. So I'm very proud and surprised and happy. And yeah, I'm going to definitely aim for Thursday around 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Australian time. or live streaming next. And working on this piece next. So yeah. Depending, I may do some bits off camera, I'm not sure. We'll just wait and see. But yeah. I think that's when I'm going to aim to live stream next. So hopefully I'll see you on Thursday around 5 p.m, 6 p.m, Lauren. Which I'm not sure what time that is UK time. But yeah. What is it? Oh, that's around 8 a.m. in the United Kingdom. That's Canberra time. Sydney time to London time. So many different time zones. Yeah. I give up. Either way, it'll be around 5 p.m, 6 p.m. Australian time anyway on Thursday that I'm going to aim to stream next. So yeah, I will see you all then, and I'm going to go and get some rest. So I will talk to you all later. Bye. Yeah, the time zone thing is difficult. Yeah. But I hope to see you then anyway, Lauren. It'll be good to see you then. It will. And yeah, hopefully I'll see everyone else around then as well. But yeah, I just think probably best to not specifically count that I'm going to be doing it again tonight on Wednesday, just because I've been up most of the night tonight, and then yeah, been up most of the night tonight, and then I want to try and do some of Holly's training this afternoon, and I'll probably be wanting an early night for rest. So yeah, anyway, bye Lauren, and bye everyone else. Hope you have a good day or evening, and I will talk to you later. Bye.